Ooh, hello everyone. This is Spittinfire coming to you with some political news. Okay, so you see all the flags up here. We got the United States, okay? We have Ukraine, we have Russia, and we have the Chinese flag, okay? And you wondering why am I putting all these flags up here? Well, it seems like the United States and Ukraine versus Russia and the Chinese government, okay? And we have some issues that was been going on in this political realm while we've been distracted, okay? So it seems that Russia, okay, is threatening to attack Ukraine, okay? But it may not be military, but they definitely can attack them in other ways that can be just as deadly or just as concerning. If it's not physically, it could definitely be economically. However, China has been doing the same thing and under the same concerns with Russia against Ukraine as China is with Taiwan. Now, that can be a problem because now that Russia, okay, and China has joined forces to try to invade Ukraine, well, the U.S. is like, no, we're allies with Ukraine, and we may not allow that to happen. So what does that say about the relationship between Russia, China, okay? What does that say in the United States? What does that say about that? If Ukraine is the common denominator out of the two when it pertains to United States and Russia. Okay, so we know that the Chinese government, okay, Jinping and Russia President Vladimir Putin has joined forces, right? So it seems like Vladimir wants to invade Ukraine and China want to invade Taiwan. But China may not use military tactics to invade Taiwan. They may use cyber tactics as the Russian may do the same with Ukraine. However, there is an alert with the United States to boost up cyber security, okay? Cyber security to make sure. And they have been instructed, the FBI and Homeland Security has instructed all local, okay, federal and state governments, no matter how small, to make these alarming notifications, okay, if they suspect anything. Now, the president has gotten involved with this because he doesn't want to put sanctions on Russia and Chinese, but he will, okay, especially if they invade Ukraine. And he basically letting them know that he's going to side with Ukraine. However, we have a lot of debt with China and we have a lot of things going on in Taiwan. So the Americans are not trying to allow Chinese to invade Taiwan because we have a lot of things going on with Taiwan and the United States. So the Biden administration said this: Taiwan is not Afghanistan and it's not Ukraine. And the Chinese leadership has received this message. So is that a warning? Is that a warning that the United States is letting China know that if they invade Taiwan, that there's going to be an issue and there probably going to be some sanctions? But European, okay, the UK, okay, has fallen in. And they have said that they're going to go on to sanctions Russia and the Chinese if they do these things as well. Okay, so normally when the United States do something, the UK does it as well. It's like a right arm and a left arm. I have no idea. However, I am concerned, and many have been concerned, that if these countries can't come together, there could be another war. Okay, but it may not be military. It could be a cyber war. Now, that brings concern with the citizens of us, regardless of what country you live in. We know that since this pandemic, that the chips in the cars are stuck in the sea. So a lot of the big three can't even build cars as fast or as productive as they normally would because they can't keep up with the chip demand because of this pandemic. However, and there is a however in that sentence as well, and that goes for not just the chips in the vehicles, but any goods and services. As you can see, that when you go to the grocery stores, there is scarce in food at this particular time, and we got to be cautious with that. We got to be cautious with that, because if there's a war going on and we can't even get food because there's a cyber attack that may happen, we're going to be in a world of trouble, because we notice that they're trying to move all the cars from gasoline to hybrid and electrical and all this and that, because they're trying to control things, and in my opinion, to X out the military. That's just my opinion. And they can own us just like a switch. They can own the countries. Anyways, tell me what you think below. What's going to happen? Leave your comments. This is Spittin' Fire. I'm your girl, R.A. Jackson. Fire out.